surprise unfold. In Yorkie's choice, new tales are told. Take to the air, let the journey start. With Angelique Hill, a pilot at heart. In Flight Simulator 24, adventure calls from every shore. Landscapes wide and cities bright. Join us live on the streaming.
Alright there, it's your old mate Yorkie here. And this is Yorkie's Choice. I bring a game that's a bit off kilter for what I usually do on channel, but I'm very interested. I don't throw it open to a vote, it's usually a filler game between other games. But since there was no real pickup on indicating people were interested in the Humble Bundle games, a couple of them I'm going to put up for vote on the main Tales of a Coffee when we've reached the end of Mass Effect. I decided I'd have a go at Flight Simulator, MSFS2024. Now, I did play a little bit of MSFS2020, a few hours, a few little trips, back in about 2021, somewhere down there. One of the things I've noticed, I like to put myself in the game, is I can't make myself, because it's an American accent. I ain't got an American accent. So I brought back one of our stars, one of my secondary personas for when I can't put myself in a game, Angelique Hill. Yes, her name is a pun on Angelique Hill. And that's who we're going to be riding with in career mode. Now, where are you? New pods. We're going to start off over here, Stanton. And the reason for that is, well, I went to school there, honestly. There are none that I can start at in the places I've lived, as such. But this is right on the border of where I went to school. It's closer than any in Poughkeepsie where I did live at one point. So, Stanton NY35, and there it is. Why am I doing this as a video? I'm just doing the training one as a video. Maybe a little trip as well. And the reason for that, honestly, is because I don't know how well this is going to run. I've seen some gameplay footage of it that looks good, and that's what I'm hoping is my experience with it. But I've also seen so many others putting their head in their hands as their thumbnail saying this is hot garbage. So I don't know. I'm giving it a look. Right now we've got a spinner as it tries to load into the airport. There we are, Stanton. The reason I told you about my previous experience is because, I'm not a complete novice, but I doubt I have 20 hours in the game, in the previous game even. I've certainly not got any hours in this one yet. Alright, spinning, okay.
Hello there. You must be Artie Pandora 2275, right?
Well, I am on Xbox. She's not.
Welcome to Stanton. I'm Miles, the owner of this Aero Club. Here at the club, we provide all the training lessons you need to get started and earn your private pilot license. Then, once you've earned your PPL, you can build up your flight hours and get more experience by taking people out on first flights. But before any of that, let's head outside and take a flight to get familiar with our aircraft and the local surroundings.
If this works well, I'm probably going to bring it for a few days as a stream. Maybe long term, or maybe I'll drop it to video series, who knows? But, yeah. We'll see how it goes. There are some long loading screens in this, I will say that. I'm letting you see the experience to begin with, but this is indicating it might be better for a video series because then I can delete these and just leave you the actual interesting gameplay. There's our plane.
Welcome to the apron. This is where all our flying adventures begin. Why don't you walk around a bit while I finish the pre-flight preparations? Today we'll be flying in a Cessna 172 Skyhawk. It's the main trainer airplane in our flight school. Our Cessna's got a glass cockpit and a 180 horsepower engine, climbs well, and is easy to fly. It's one sweet ride. I'm ready if you are, so hop in and buckle up. Let the good times roll. Welcome aboard. while you settle in, let's go over our flight plan.
Okay.
After taking off, we will climb to 1,800 feet above
Fair
sea
enough.
level, and then fly over the airport to enjoy the view. Ready? Why don't you start the engine for us?
Engine startup done.
Perfect. The wind is from 270 degrees direction with a speed of 9 knots, so we'll be taking off from runway 32. Okay, let me taxi to the runway.
Oh, you're taxiing, eh? Okay, no problem, mate. Can switch
All right,
between...
now comes the fun part. After releasing the brakes and applying full power, we will speed up and take off once we reach 60 knots airspeed. We will be climbing at 75 knots, which is the
Okay.
recommended climbing speed for the Cessna Skyhawk. While climbing, we will follow a left-hand traffic pattern and make 2 turns. Don't worry if it sounds overwhelming. I am here to help. Release the parking brakes, otherwise we're not going anywhere.
Where are they? There they are.
Good. Ready for takeoff? Apply full power to get us moving.
So I can use R, I can use the keys.
You handle the yoke, and I'll take care of the pedals,
Okay, just
steering the
push it.
aircraft on the runway during takeoff. We have reached 55 knots. Pull the yoke a little bit to lift off.
Yeah, don't go top like that. Ah! We're gonna crash. No, we're not gonna
No
crash.
big deal. I'll bring us back on track.
Okay.
We are approaching our first turn. As you'll see, the Cessna 172 requires very little yoke movement to turn.
Could actually do with it being a bit brighter,
You
to
can
be
start
honest.
turning left. No big deal. I'll bring us back on
What
track.
the hell?
Keep climbing and prepare for the next turn. This is a good climbing angle. Try to visually remember it.
Okay.
Okay, turn left again. We are almost there. Remember, we need to climb to 1,800 feet. It will keep us
Super-
500
hey!
feet above the traffic
Oh, we
pattern.
did that steer. No.
Be careful. If you bank the aircraft too much, we might lose lift and stall.
You think?
Let's
Ah!
maintain a positive rate of climb for now.
Ah!
All right, don't worry. I'm getting us back on track.
I think I failed this flight.
Try to maintain this climbing attitude until we reach 1,800 feet.
Yeah, I could really do with it being a little bit brighter.
There we are. 1,800 feet above sea level and 500 feet above the traffic pattern. We have safe separation with the other airplanes. Look around, see our airport? Let's fly over it.
There we are. Edge that nose up a little bit. Start easing back.
Awesome. I know that you're busy navigating and controlling the plane, but don't forget to
Are we,
enjoy
are we calling it controlling? Because I don't think I am.
Mastering an aircraft is challenging, but when you see yourself getting better and better, it's a great feeling. We'd be glad to see you in our flight school. I
Would
hope
you?
enjoyed the flight. Let's head back to the ground now.
Okay. Mission a success. I'm not quite sure that's a good definition of it. He took over 3 times.
I'm glad that we flew together today. This
I
might
am
be the
too, we'd
first
have died
chapter in your
otherwise.
pilot's journey, if you want to embark on it. Let's catch up at our headquarters. You seem comfortable out there. I'm sure you will get your PPL in no time.
I don't think I will yet.
There's a laptop in the office that shows all the certification information you'll need for your PPL exam. Take a look. Here you can see all the different certifications you can pass throughout your career.
Well, I think I'm a long way from passing anything yet.
Your first step is to work towards your private pilot license.
Private pilot license airplane allows you to fly a single-engine airplane in good weather conditions and perform takeoffs and landings from land. Private pilots cannot fly aircraft for commercial purposes.
All the training lessons you'll need to pass the PPL exam are available here. Make sure you're comfortable with these before taking the exam.
Well, I would say there she is. Angelique Kill approaching the Cessna 172 she's going to use.
Your first ever tech ride. Start by removing the covers and chocks, then join me inside.
I'd say that's a problem, wouldn't you? See if we can restart, see what that does. Actually, we may need to abort and restart. Nah, I've been having problems. They fall into 2 main categories. One, the last time I played a flight sim, I think I said before, was the predecessor to this in 2021, around there. So I'm well out of practice, and I take it learning new game types hard.
Start by removing the covers and chocks, then join me inside.
So I'm enjoying it. Just crap at it right now.
Your goal is to complete a left-hand traffic pattern, respecting the flight path and all required speeds. Rely on what you have learned in your trainings and you'll be fine. Now, show me the best traffic pattern that you've got.
The other thing is, I might have been gaming for 40 years or so, but I'm purely mouse and keyboard.
November Yankee Tree 5, traffic Cessna November 65 is taxiing to runway tree 2.
Which means I'm stuck on using a control mechanism that, I mean, I'll die on a hill that mouse and keyboard are the best controllers for PC games on average. They are. Simple as. But not for a flight sim, even I'll admit that. The trouble is, me trying to use an Xbox controller is a joke. I think it's my dyspraxia that kicks in, honestly.
November Yankee Tree 5, traffic Cessna November 65 taking off runway tree 2 right, close traffic.
Right, I have to get to the end of the runway here. Or at least the start of the runway, I should say. I'm decades out of practice with any kind of joystick, so that's not going to work. And if you think you can afford one of them specialist flight sim joysticks, well, got another thought coming for you. Come on, get steady. Oh, hang on. That's why. I'd accidentally use flaps. Alright. Trying to get them off. Trying to get them off. Oh, that's the wrong key. Duh. That looks about flat. Now I need to circle. And this plane has one hell of a turn radius. Certainly not going to do it without going on the grass. Well, we're up. Try and get back on the right path. So, with all that stuff considered, for me it's going to be good enough is good enough, and you get to have a laugh at an old man struggling. You know us boomers, we deserve being laughed at, don't we? Turning into it, turning into it. Clip that one a little. Take some of the throttle out. Crosswind. Turn in. Go subtle. Well, subtle-ish.
Don't sink.
Don't sink is, I believe, I did check it. It's a ground proximity warning thing. Take out more of the throttle, we don't need it really, not to any major degree. Announce where we are. You can hit them ahead of time.
November Yankee Tree 5, traffic Cessna November 65 Tree 47, 1 miles, southwest 1,500 feet inbound to land runway Tree 2.
I'll put the flaps on when we've turned. They're on. Throttle going well down. Turn into it. Not oversteering.
Tree 5, traffic Cessna November 65 Tree 47 is on final runway.
Correcting too far the other way. Damn it.
500.
Yeah, 500's all well and good, but I'm completely off the path now. we go. Damn it! Oh, we're steering again. Gonna hit a tree. Not gonna be able to avoid that tree. There we go. See if it'll take me in here.
Don't sink, 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 don't sink.
Believe me, mate, sinking's not my issue.
Don't sink, 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 don't sink.
Stall. Stall. Stall.
Get that nose down, will you? We're on the runway.
Congratulations. You're on your way to become one hell of a pilot.
Am I? I got an A pass on that. Okay, if you say so. I don't know how, but hey, we passed. Even though we had to, even though we crashed into a tree. Fair enough. Earned our wings. Congratulations, certification pilot handling airplane passed. Allows you to fly single engine airplane in good weather conditions and perform takeoffs and landings from land. Private pilots cannot fly aircraft for commercial purposes. New aircraft available for missions. We've got the Cessna 152, 172 Skyhawk, GMB aircraft VL3, Flight Design CTSL, and the Robin.
Congratulations on passing your PPL exam. Hopefully that's the first of many steps on your career path. Your PPL allows you to fly recreationally and begin to build up your flight hours. First flight missions are a great way to increase your experience. Let's go back to headquarters and review the specializations board to learn more.
Specializations.
The career journey of a pilot can take many different paths. As I said earlier, your PPL is the first step, allowing you to fly recreationally and perform first flight missions, taking people on tours around the local area. As you build up your flight hours and earn more certifications, other specializations will become available. Take a look around. Then when you're ready, head to the missions list to see what's available.
Ferry flight. Gear up for an exciting ferrying mission. We'll be responsible for flying aircraft from maintenance, moving customers or delivering a new aircraft to its owner. On short VFR routes, you'll have to take care of the aircraft throughout the journey. Navigate the skies, ensuring the safety and integrity of your plane. Becoming a reliable and respected ferry pilot. Flight seeing. Oh, that's locked at the moment, is it? Need level 5. And I'm not there yet. I'm level 1 apparently. So all I can do is first flight. And that's where the missions actually are.
On this map, you can see all the missions currently available to you. There's one mission currently available. Select it now.
Christie's Rosendale Discovery Tour. Says the 172 Skyhawk. I'm actually going to break here. I'm going to do some missions off channel to try and build up my skill a little bit. Maybe make a bit more money, gain a level or 2. So join us next time, which will probably in a few days from now, a couple of days, 2 or 3 days, and we'll do some missions together.